Hello, Breakman79 here, and welcome back to Chatting with Ladies in the Prime Material Plane here. Yeah.
Alright.
Let's continue.
I'm gone.
Seeing what other... Oh, let's see. Kai Saras. Oh, this alarmingly voluptuous woman has a thick mane of wavy, raven-colored hair. Bluish skin and shimmering crimson eyes, like rubies which have fires lit behind them. Though she is not beautiful in the typical sense of the word, her features are exotic and not altogether unattractive. Well, hello there. The woman's voice is deep and sensuous. And my greetings to you, sir. Her burning eyes roam over you. I'm Kai Saras. So tell me, what might I do for you, Anything, Morty cries. Do anything you want to me. Morty. Kai laughs heartily, revealing canines long enough to be considered fangs. She shakes her head and smiles at Morty. Truly, though, please, what can I do for you, fangs? Let me guess. Vampire? Or something of that nature? Well, what do you usually do for your patrons? Talk, of course. Usually about dreams, often those erotic in nature, but not always. Kai winks at you, smiling. So, would you like to tell me yours? Don't be shy. I've heard everything, you know. Nothing will shock or surprise me. And I so love to hear people's dreams. We can trade if you like, too, but you must go first. My dreams were recently revised when I saw you. Or I don't have dreams, actually. No, I'd rather not. Let's go with the ridiculous answer here and see what happens. Where are they now? Kai smiles and shakes her head. Come, let's hear the real thing. What do you dream about, Does he really have dreams? I have no idea. Maybe he doesn't. Let's go with this. Kai arches her eyebrows in surprise. Truly? How sad. Even fiends and divas dream, you know? Are you certain you don't? Quite certain. No dreams at all. Too peculiar. I'm at a loss as to what to say. Well, I did have some questions. Kai blinks her crimson eyes at you, awaiting your question. Okay, let's get right to the point. What are you? Kai shakes her head. What? Can't you tell? She draws herself up, thrusting her ample bosom towards you. A woman! She raises an eyebrow. I can see my answer doesn't please you. I'm plain touched, actually. Okay. Like your friend here. Kai indicates Anna. That's all you need to know. Okay, something else? What are you doing here? Entertaining your questions, it seems. She winks at you. Really, though, I'm a student of Mistress Grace's. All the prostitutes in the brothel are. Yeah, we know about the student. We get to ask her all these questions. Can you tell me about this place? Oh, I should have asked her why she's here. Certainly. The brothel for slaking intellectual lusts is actually a school for women who are thinking of becoming sensates. Mistress Grace teaches us the ways of language so that we can better identify with ourselves and those around us. It lets us experience the planes more fully, you know? I guess we can ask her about them. The Society of Sensation believes that the multiverse can only be understood by experiencing it. The more you experience it, the closer you are to understanding the dark of the multiverse. Intriguing, huh? I think I was born to be one. I just want to know things. let's ask her about her students. That's right. The brothel is actually a school for women who are thinking of becoming sensates. Mistress Grace teaches the way of the language. We've seen this like 5 times. She's not missing something, misplaced something. Oh. Let's see if she can tell us about the silent lady. Ah, yes, that's Echo. She's very sweet, but so quiet. I understand that she said something once which caused some great tragedy, and because of that, she'll never speak again. Kinsei shrugs, smiling. An interesting enough story, but I don't know if it's true. Try asking Delora. I've seen her talking to an ex-lover of Echo, back from a time when Echo was speaking. Delora. I'm trying to find Vivian's scent. You know where it might be.
Updated my journal.
Oh, something happened. No, I don't. Kinsei frowns. Most of the women will say she's prissy, but she's always been nice enough to me, complimenting me on my eyes, and she smells so good. I hope she finds her own scent again soon. Try asking Nenny about it. She's everywhere at once and might have seen something. Okay. Trying to find Marissa's Crimson Veil. Do you know where it might be?
Updated my journal.
No, I haven't seen it since the last time she wore it out, but Nenny might have seen something, so try asking her. I'll admit it's been nice. Marissa won't leave her chamber without the veil, and so we've all been spared her foul tongue, leaving us only... Kimasxi? To deal with. Kinsey smiles. That Kimasxi's the worst of the two, though. How so? Marissa's haughty and mean, but Kimasxi, she's bitter, spiteful monster of a woman, with a venomous tongue and the demeanor of a Baelor. I can't see why anyone would like to speak with her. I sincerely doubt her appearance makes up for that flame poisonous mouth of hers, but she receives patrons nonetheless. How about Ravel Puzzlewell? Not a damn thing. Ooh. Are you sure you seem suddenly upset? She narrows her red eyes at you. Of course I'm sure. Don't ask me of her again. Yee. Okay.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
If you say so, buddy.
Your will be done.
What's in here? Hello, come on. There we go.
Your path is mine.
Wait a minute. We seem to have lost somebody here.
All right. I'm gone.
Okay. Handkerchief.
I'm gone. Locked. Done. I'm gone.
Aye? Right.
Okay, let's pick this bad boy here.
Got it.
Yeah. Couple of coin.
All right.
Take this. Ooh, what's going on in there?
I'm gone.
Ooh, well, she's not too happy. Oh, that's...
I'm gone.
Thank you, Mr. Oh, jeez. Not sure I want to talk to her. Another handkerchief. I'll just leave it.
Locked.
Well, we know what to do about this. And that was not the right answer.
Right. Got it.
Alright, I'll take it. What is with these legs, man?
Done.
Kimasxi Addertongue, the wild-looking tiefling girl, meets your gaze with an angry scowl. Her tattooed body is practically naked, covered only by a narrow leather thong, a black cloth brazier, and armored shoulder pads that appear to serve more as decoration rather than actual protection. Her spiked hair, as well as the thin fur that covers her goat-like legs, is a brassy white, and numerous silver rings dangle from her ears, nostrils, lips, and brow. She wears a leather collar around her throat with the inscription Kimasxi Addertongue. Hello. Kimasxi bares her teeth at you. And just what are you looking at, you banged up sod? My friend thought you were attractive, but whoa, was he ever horribly mistaken? Oh, Morty. She sneers at Morty, then looks below him, where her body would normally be. Sharp tongue for a stemless deader. Let's let him keep at it. Like I'd let mine anywhere near you if I had one. What, did you hear the word brothel and think you could just make some jank here, you flea-bitten gutter whore? Ha! Can't believe they even let you in the door with all those ticks hopping off your shaggy legs. Oh, let's let him keep at it, see what happens. Ticks! The only annoying insect around here is you. She suddenly turns to you. Hey, you here to talk to me or what? Or what? What else can I do with you? What did you have in mind, you sodding jawbox? Go ahead, give me a reason to say no to you. What do you usually do for patrons? I'm a practitioner of abuse. Sounds like a Monty Python sketch just about to ready to happen. What's that mean? I'll show you. Her hands lashes out to slap your face, but you manage to barely dodge the blow. Kimasxi pouts visibly, then scowls. Oh well. Say, can you teach Morty here to be more abusive? She raised her eyebrow. Now that's an unusual request. I don't know. It seems pretty foul-mouthed already. That's he! Seems pretty foul-mouthed. Kimasxi bladderdung, you scruffy goat-gammed harlot. You wish you had legs like mine, you pitiful wretch of a bone box. I can walk, run, dance, what can you do? Bob around wishing you had a pair, goats or otherwise. The two of them lay into one another, exchanging barbed, blistering insults and clashing with razor-edged tongues. Let's wait for it. At last, the two stop bickering, and eerie silence settles over them as they eye one another hatefully. Finally, the tiefling makes a grudging admission to Morty. You're not bad, really. Not bad at all. Better than you, perhaps? Morty waggles his eyebrows at hers. Eh? Kimasxi narrows her eyes at Morty. Don't push it, skull.
New taunts, alright.
Ooh, he learned something. I won't, tiefling. I will admit I might have learned a thing or two, though. Good thinking, chief. Yeah, sure thing, old buddy. Yeah, just don't stab me in the back, you stinking skull. Kimasxi turns to you. So what was that all you wanted? I'm not spending any more time near you than I have to. Well, how about some questions? The tiefling rolls her eyes. And what makes you think I'll care? What makes you think I care? Why don't you lick my backside? My tongue's not wide enough, and I don't like hair in my mouth. Oh, well, you seem to like the taste of offal in your mouth, you dung-breathed cretin. Only because it's like kissing you, you mangy stinkpot. Kiss me? She makes a retching sound. I'd rather kiss a bloody mass of phlegm than lay my lips on you. No thanks. Don't thank me. Thank the powers somebody actually wants to kiss you. Kimasxi looks at a loss for something to say. For an instant, a smile threatens to crack the grimacing mask of her face. Then she becomes more of a basilisk than ever. Alright, what do you want of me? Questions answered. She looks annoyed. Fine. Whatever. Who are you? My name? Uninterested. I can guess yours, though. Scarbunch, get out of here before I put a fire under your arse. Okay. Well, what are you doing here? Not you, that's for certain. She smirks it. Ouch. I'm contemplating the best way to tell you to pike off. Next. What can you tell me about the silent prostitute? What, that echo chit? Don't know anything about her. Don't talk to the girl. I mean, why? Not like she can talk back. Ask frigid Delore about her. I think I saw her playing Go with an old crush of Echo's. Back when she could talk. Yep, we learned that before. I'm trying to find Vivian's scent. Do you know where it might be? Try a hive gutter. Perhaps that's just a similar aroma. To be serious, though, Marissa, she stole it. Marissa, are you sure? No, but I'm hoping you'll go stomping in her room and upset her enough to do something awful to you. Damn. I'm trying to find Marissa Chrism's veil. She smirks. Tch, up your arse. Perhaps, hells, I don't know. Kimasxi smooths back her hair, which instantly springs back up to a spiky mess. How about Raven Puzzlewell? What would I know about her? I look like a scholar or something to you? Go ask someone more learned, or Yves. She'll probably have at least one story about her in that pile of tales she carries about in her bone box. Oh, and squat on a halberd while you're at it. I guess that's everything for now. Okay.
All right.
Check out this room here.
All right.
Oh, there's Yves right there.
Locked.
Hey, buddies, get over
I
here.
hear your word. Your path is mine.
No,
Your
wrong.
will be done.
Ah!
Thing's locked.
Oh. I wish the,
Got
there we
it.
go.
Might as well.
Love letter. What do we have here? This is a passionate, steamy, and rather graphic love letter. Who's it to and whom is it from? However, quite vague. Interesting, most interesting. Yves the Tail Chaser. This fetching young woman has a faraway look in her soft, sea-green eyes. Greetings! Greetings, I am Yves, the that's all, folks. The Tail Chaser. What a coincidence! I, too, chase tails. Morty. Yves continues, unperturbed. Have you come to trade tales? Sure. Yves nods. I would like that very much, yes. Huh. Let's tell her the story about waking up at the mortuary. Yves leans forward as you tell the tale of your waking in the dustman's mortuary. She seems to devour your every word. As you finish, she smiles at you. I shall remember this tale. I, too, will tell a tale of the dustman. Chapters of dust. Okay, go on. Experience. There are chapters in the Dead Book, the massive tome which the dustmen keep that records the passing of all that lives in the eternal boundary. In this book, there are chapters that are not but dust. It is believed that the names therein are lost souls who cannot die, but must suffer life eternally until history itself dies and grants them release. Okay, how about another tale? Tell the story, The Alley of Lingering Sighs. Yves leans forward as you tell the tale of the alley giving birth. She seems to devour your every word. As you finish, she smiles at you. I shall remember this tale. And now I have one for you. Before I begin, I must ask, do you know what a modron is? Oh yeah, those are those little walking television sets. Then I shall tell you of the tale of Clock and the Quadrone. Okay. Once upon a time, there existed a modron. It was newly created, its logic fresh and untested, and it had come to sigil, following the commands of its modron superiors. Go on. It knew of nothing but commands and dictates. of obedience in passing along the orders of its superiors. For you see, Modrons are only aware of the commands of their immediate superiors. They have no grasp of a higher authority until this one. One day it came upon a small shop, within which there was a small clock that could no longer tell time. It was cracked along the edges, the wheels of its hands broken. The Modron immediately set itself to work at getting the parts to fix the broken clock. It made a new wooden housing for the clock's parts, replaced the bent springs, carefully filed and oiled the clockwork machinery, and carved new hands from the sparse metal available to it. The newly repaired clock's precise ticking reminded of the great gears of Mechanus, and it comforted it as much as anything may comfort a Modron. And what the Modron never came to understand was that it truly loved this clock that it had worked on, and for reasons it could not explain, elected to remain in sigil and be with the clock for the rest of its years. Okay. Ask one of your companions if they have a story to tell. Well, let's see if Morty has something to say. Me? Why do I have to tell a story? Well, just tell a story, Morty. Jeez, come on. No, I'll do it. I just thought I'd complain a little out of convention. Besides, I love the attention. Fine, go ahead then. An elderly man was sitting alone on a dark path, right? He wasn't certain of which direction to go, and he'd forgotten both where he was traveling to and who he was. He'd sat down for a moment to rest his weary legs, and suddenly looked up to see an elderly woman before him. She grinned toothlessly and with a cackle spoke. Now your third wish, what will it be? Okay, go on. Third wish? The man was baffled. How can it be a third wish if I hadn't had a first and second wish? You've had 2 wishes already, the hag sang. But your second wish was for me to return everything to the way it was before you had made your first wish. That's why you remember nothing, because everything is the way it was before you made any wishes. She cackled at the poor Burke. So it is that you have 1 wish left. All right, said the man. I don't believe this, but there's no harm in wishing. I wish to know who I am. Funny, said the old woman, as she granted this wish and disappeared forever. That was your first wish. Oddly, this very kind of sounds like what's going on with the Nameless One. I mean, he wants to know who he is, but what happens when he does? Is he actually going to like what he finds? Yves smiles. An interesting tale, Morty. And now I've one for you and your companion. The Fiend's Game. A fiend sometimes wandered the wilderness of a certain prime world in the guise of a friendly old man. One day he came upon some hunters in the wood. What are you doing? The fiend asked. The hunters told him, and the fiend nodded. I have never been on a hunt before. Oh, crap. Dang it. Now I wanted to find out about the puzzle anew. Ooh. Maybe I can do it again. Son of a goddamn go. Is there no way to get back? Dang this mouse. She won't ever tell me again. Alright. That's a bummer. Alright, well. Can't ask Morty. Let's ask Anna. I'm no... Ugh. I'm no good at... Oh, can't do the voice. I'm no good at telling such things. Oh, that doesn't sound right at all. Not. She frowns and waves her hands as if trying to shoo away the idea. Don't be asking me for such nonsense now. Kind of. Yves smiles at Anna, but I would very much like to hear your story. Please share your story, Anna. Come on already, Finley. No, that's Morty. Come on already, Finley. You already had one tail you won't part with. Anna looks uncomfortable, her tail lashing slowly back and forth. Well, I know one story. She suddenly becomes angry, glaring at Yves. But you might not like it. You won't, so don't be blaming me for your choking it out of me. Okay, there we go. Go ahead, Anna. Anna scowls and finally relents with an exasperated sigh. I heard a story when I was a wee lass. This Burke's walking home real late near Antipeak and passes an old toothless crone in the dark and otherwise empty street. Where are you going? She asks him. Go on. Home to my wife and Kip, she says. Near the slags, she asks. Sure enough, he says. So she asks him a favour to take the box she's got to the debtor's pit and give it to the woman there. Now this Burke's a real sap. Too nice to say no, despite the fact he's sure something's not quite right about the old crone, and agrees. But what's the woman's name, he asks. Where does she live? Where should I look for her if she's not by debtor's pit? Go on. The woman hands him a box, a wooden thing wrapped in a colored cloth, and tells him to just go and she'll be there. Finally she warns him, and whatever he does, do not open the box. So he takes it home with him and hides it in the rafters, thinking he'll bring it by debtor's pit when it's light out. His wife, though, seeing him hiding the box, gets right jealous, thinking it's a gift for her lover or something. It opens it up as soon as he's not looking. Well, it turns out the box was full of gouged out eyes and a severed male member, with the hair still on him. Her scream brought the Burke running. He remembered what the crone said, got right scared and wrapped the box back up. He went out straight away to the debtor's pit, and sure enough, there was another old hag waiting there for him. He hands her the box, and she says to him, "This box has been opened and looked into." The poor Burke tries to deny it, but she gets this dreadful look on her face. "You've done something horrible," she tells him, then disappears. That done, he hurries back to his Kip. He's feeling ill when he gets back and takes to bed, his wife bitterly regretting to open the box and all, but it was too late. The next day he died of a rotten disease, and the first thing to go with his eyes and stem. Anna nods grimly, her tale complete. Yves smiles. That was a wonderful tale, Anna. You should never hesitate to share it. Now I have one for you and your companions. The parched land. Alright, let's not click the... Once, a large village was struck by a terrible drought. A farmer journeyed to the worshipping stone and again implored it as to the cause of the drought. He asked the stone why it did nothing when the fields were parched and dying, why the animals and the people suffered while the stone did not a thing. "Have we not given enough offerings?" the farmer asked, begging almost upon his hands and knees. But the stone did not respond, it merely sat and cast its shadow. That was it? Okay. All we got left is Dakon. Dakon nods solemnly. I shall impart the tale of Arch Alley drowning. Dakon tells the story of Ack Alley, a foolish Githzeri of myth, who had become lost in the chaos of limbo. Normally a single Githzeri may use their focus and mental discipline to form the chaos around them to a small, habitable environment. Ack Alley, however, asked so many useless and unfocused questions in her quest to return home that her isle of matter dissolved around her and she drowned. Yves smiles. Fascinating, Dakon. Let me share with you and your companion another version of your tale that I've heard. Dakon looks attentive and perhaps a little surprised. Go on. Yves goes on to tell a different version of Dakon's tale in which Ak Ali was driven from the Githzeri city of Shrakek-Lor for her constant, useless prattling. One day she encountered a Slatty on his way to the spawning stone. She hastily erected a wall of chaos matter, which even the ravenous Slatty found difficult to break down. Hungrily it waited, and spoke to her through the wall. She asked it questions, and as she became more absorbed in her pointless queries and the Slatty's answers, her own wall decayed and collapsed upon her, and thus she drowned in the matter of limbo. I guess that's it. Everybody's out. Let's see, why is she called the Tail Chaser? Once upon a time, a girl came to an oracle who was rumored to know many things, and asked of it a boon. Her life was in need of direction, so she asked this oracle as to what would give her purpose. Now, the oracle was not evil, but it was vague, intended towards drink, which caused it to be obscure in many matters of judgment and focus. Its only answer to the girl's question was that within one story that she would hear in her lifetime was the truth that she sought. The girl went off and collected stories, which she chases to this day, not knowing which of the thousands holds the truth. Such is the danger of foolish questioning the wisdom of an unspoken one. Now, what is she doing here? I'd collect tales and trade them with the others who've tales of their own. Okay. Tell me about this place. This is part of Mistress Grace's story, which is not mine to tell. She has said that when she nears the end of her years, she shall tell me, and only if I pledge never to share it with another. A secret, huh? She hopes that she will never need to tell me her tale, for she hopes I will find my own story before that time and leave this place. I think she fears my life will be squandered in searching for this tale, and not acting upon what I already know. Yves sighs softly, but it cannot be helped. Your own story? Oh yeah. Let's see, could you tell me about the silent prostitute? Oh, Echo. Tale of a girl who knew the word that is spoken would undo the multiverse. Perhaps this is Echo. Ask the lore, though I understand she means something. Okay. Trying to find Vivian's scent. Shakes her head, speak with Nenny. Okay. Marissa's Crimson Veil. Yves shakes her head. But Marissa's is an interesting tale. Would you hear it? Oh, sure. Once upon a time in a world of heroes and a time of petty, childish gods, there were 3 sisters, cursed with a hideous appearance. They were considered demons by the people of the land and forever shunned. One missed her sisters terribly, yet left that world with its shame behind, but exchanged the pettiness of a pantheon for the pettiness of self. How about Ravel Puzzlewell? The tale of Ravel Puzzlewell, frightener of children, begins and ends with a question. What can change the nature of a man? Many were the times she posed this riddle to those who approached her, those who sought to glean from her the strange magics that she alone seemed to possess. All attempted to answer her query, but to no avail, and they found the price of their wrong answer to be some horrible fate, always more terrible than the last victims. To recount their various torments would be to speak of things that nightmares are woven from. The tale strikes me in this way. Ravel herself knew not the answer to this question, but she lusted for such an answer. Only the why of the matter remained in the question. Why did the nature of a man matter to one of the Grey Sisters, especially to one of such power as Ravel? It is said that she put the question to the Lady of Pain, not directly, but shouted it to Sigil itself, daring the lady to answer. When no reply was forthcoming, she wove terrible magics that threatened to open the cage and let the fury of the plains roll in like a wave. She received no answer other than banishment. To this day, no one knows the answer to Ravel's question, and now there is no one to petition, for Ravel herself is gone, lost to the plains.
Updated my journal.
Wait, there's more. Though my tale ends with Ravel's demise, there are some that claim the hag still lives. There's a silent prostitute here who once talked of such things, but she speaks no longer. If she would to speak to you, she might tell you more of Ravel. Let's see. Yes. Okay, I think that's where we're going to get out of her. Oh, I didn't look in this door.
Done.
What do we got? Oh, what is this? As you make to search the armoire, its handles suddenly yank out of your grasp as the drawers slam themselves shut. A disdainful issues from the cabinet. Hello? Hello indeed. The armoire gives another humph. So what have we here? A rogue after some lady's frilly undergarments. You talk? Do I? Why, yes I do. Well, who are you? I am Lewis, and who are you? Thoughtless, uncouth fellow, rummage about in other people's things. Never mind that, what are you doing here? Well, sir, if you must know, I am being an armoire. But why are you being an armoire in this brothel? I happen to have become an armoire because I want to be an armoire. Thank you very much. It's not to watch the ladies undressing, nor to have them place their soft, sweet-smelling undergarments in my drawers where they can rub against my skin. Such accusations are an insult to a practitioner of the magic arts. I am merely soaking in the experience of what it means to be an armoire. The sights, the smells, the sensations. So, all the women know about this, then? Yes they do, and they wholeheartedly approve of, well, not with their entire hearts exactly, and while they have not spoken of their approval in my presence, since they are not exactly aware that I am an armoire, I would not want them to know that I am anything but, and so have not been able to inquire upon the matter. I'll need something from you to keep quiet about this one. Very well, posh. Open the third drawer, you scallywag. As you reach your hand into the drawer, it slams shut on your fingers with great force. Searing pain races through your hand as you withdraw your battered fingers. Ha ha ha, cretin idiot. Open the drawer, I said, and you reach in. He slams his drawer again for emphasis, then begins shaking with laughter. I'm going to tell them right now. First, I would tell you this one thing. I have been popping in and out of the brothel for a good long time. I am quite knowledgeable regarding both its occupants and their activities. I assure you that talking about me is utterly worthless. Not only will you lose me as a potential source of information, but I'll simply disappear before someone comes to investigate your claims, leaving you looking the fool. Well, maybe I'll just chop you up for kindling then. You'll do nothing of the sort. Why, even the most common of men knows that one can't commit an act of violence within the brothel. You'll simply be cast out. And even if that were not the case, I assure you my command of the art is quite impressive. Well, I had some questions then. Yes? So why are you being an armoire in this brothel? Okay. Can you return to the normal form at will? The armoire seems to think about this for a moment. I have no need to share such secrets with the likes of you, And besides, there's no cause to change back at the present moment, since I have not yet experienced the full sensations of being an armoire. It is a complex thing to hold and sort soft, frilly clothes, smelling of wondrous woman smells. A drawer slides open and closed, the sound mimicking a pleasant sigh. Ugh. What can you tell me about the silent prostitute? Ah, yes, Echo. She can't have always been mute, you know. Otherwise, I am most certain she would have learned some other means of communicating in the meantime. It must be a recent occurrence. Not very useful. Trying to find Vivian's scent. Do you know where it might be? Oh dear, yes. I had heard about that. Most unfortunate. Did you ever have the exquisite pleasure of breathing in that scent of hers? The armoire's drawers seemed to shudder with delight. Absolutely wondrous it was. But sadly, no. I know not where good Lady Vivian's scent might be found. What about the veil? I heard she used to walk about in a crimson veil, but that she had recently taken to her room and darkened it. I did not know what had occurred. So this veil of hers is missing, then? He's not really giving me much good information here. Raven. Few folks who've dwelled in Sigil for any length of time don't. I must wonder, though, what it is about her you wish to know. I need to find her. You're mad. You know, quite mad. Utterly barmy, I believe is the common term for it. Ravel was banished from Sigil long ago, and if she's not dead, you'll wish you were should you somehow succeed in finding her. She devoured all those who sought her out before, it is said, and will likely do the same disservice. I would leave well enough alone. What can you tell me about this place? I would have a man find out for himself, rather than tell him the whole of it. After all, that's half the joy of the entire experience. I only tell you that which you likely know already. It's called the brothel, lacking intellectual lusts, and the prostitutes within specialize in the arts of language and communication. And I think that's it. Alright.
Done.
Ooh. I'll take that. Ooh, a book. Can we find about in here? Research journal of a linguist named Phenom. That's it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Juliet. Nothing.
Locked. I'm gone.
Nope.
Got it.
There we
Right.
go. Gold ring. Don't mind if I do.
I'm gone.
Okay. This dark-haired young woman is staring listlessly off into space, sighing miserably and occasionally picking at the seams of her green velvet gown. It's difficult to discern whether she's depressed or simply bored. Hello? She gives you only the briefest of glances before staring off in the distance once more. Greetings, yes. I am named Juliet. How may I... Oh, never thou mind. Leave me be, please. She gives an exasperated sigh. What's wrong? Oh, nothing at all. Only that I spend my days gazing into the face of mediocrity, seeing if anything can erase its dreadful, tedious passage. Is your life so tedious? Alas, it is, she sighs, closing her eyes and massaging her temples. Dreadfully boring. I'm certain I could add some excitement to your life. She frowns at you and rolls her eyes. Doubtful at best. I am already with a man, sir, and I do love him dearly. 'Tis just that I wish... She taps her fingers against her chin. Something more of our liaison. Is your relationship lacking, then? The only thing it lacks is excitement, sir. Our families took the news of our courtship splendidly. His siblings love my siblings, and our friends think our union to be blessed by the powers themselves. All fine and good, but things are going, she frowns, so smoothly. 'Tis not right to have such a trouble-free courtship. I don't know about that. Dost thou not? Hast thou ever had such a courtship? She glances briefly at you. 'Twould seem that thy life is filled with a variety of problems, judging by the pallor of thy skin. I can't remember any courtships I have had. The remnants of ones I have encountered suggest I may have had some problems. 'Tis just that all my friends have had such interesting relationships, ones fraught with turmoil, feuding families, daggers at one another's backs, poison and mad siblings, and irate fathers with large swords. I have a lover whose family loves me and whom the world loves. She sighs again. A great source of annoyance. How I wish I could formulate some way to spice things up. Morty floats close to you, whispering, I feel sorry for her lover. He doesn't know how bad he has it. A chit like this is nothing but trouble. Huh. What do you have in mind, Juliet? I'm not sure. Some element of danger or jealousy. Something intense. Well, I can pretend to be a jealous suitor if you want. Juliet glances at you, then scoffs. Oh, I highly doubt that. Actually, that idea, 'tis not half as idle as I first thought. Though it does certainly look dangerous enough. She looks you in the eye, as if appraising a horse. Art thou as rugged and tough as thy appearance would indicate? They don't make 'em any tougher than me, I assure you. Thou shalt do this for me, then? Yeah, I'll do it. Excellent, my love. Montague may be found within the civic festal, I thank thee.
Updated my journal.
Alright.
I'm gone. Done.
Nenny.
Locked.
Dang it. I'll take that.
All right. Locked.
Got it.
Ooh. Okay. Let's crack this one open.
Got it.
Might as well.
Piece of garbage.
What's up?
No, Morty. Okay, this petite, attractive young woman is smiling blissfully and humming to herself. Her wide, pale blue eyes seem to constantly drink in her surroundings as she looks about. The smiling young woman curtsies gratefully and looks up to you, smiling. Well met, good sir. I'm Nenny, and how are you this fine... She suddenly notices your scars and places a gloved hand over your mouth. Oh my, you're hurt. She blinks all over. Morty spins around you, mocking the girl's obviousness. Powers above, Chief, she's right. I never noticed before. You're covered in scars. Only slightly. I'll be alright. She nods quietly, lowering her hand. I had some questions. Huh? She can't seem to tear her eyes from your scars. Oh, how shameful of me. Don't mind my rude staring. I am named Nenny. She makes a little curtsy. And it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our brothel for the slaking of intellectual lusts. She returns to staring at your body. You have tattoos under those scars too. What's that one? She points to one of your tattoos. Oh, that's... Looks fascinating. Look at the way the lines of ink... I think that's ink. She squints at the tattoo, then reaches out to touch it. Alright. Let her touch me. I think that's ink. She traces a finger around the edge of the tattoo. Is it ink? And what a pattern! Look at the way the lines intersect here. She touches the center of the tattoo. That's simply amazing. She purses her lips and frowns in disappointment. I can make it out better if there weren't so many scars. There's nothing to be done about the scars. They're permanent. Oh, I'm sorry. Pox on me for even mentioning them. She cringes. But I have to know, are you absolutely sure you're all right? I'm looking at you, and I can't help but believe that you're not in some pain. I have some amnesia, but that is all. Amnesia? Nenny blinks and brightens. Loss of memory? You're so lucky. She chimes perkily. Everything must be so new to you. Well, that's an angle I hadn't considered. Nenny claps her hands delightedly. I'm so pleased I could open your mind to that idea. I have heard that's what being a sensate is all about, bringing new experiences to others. We know about this. Sensates, oh, they're so dreamy. They believe that you achieve understanding only through experiencing as much as the multiverse as possible. Taste this, listen to that, feel this, look at that, and there's so much to be there. Oh, so much out there. It's such a big place that it's difficult to take it all in sometimes. Please, ask. What are you doing here? I'm talking to you, silly. She giggles and pokes you in the belly. Just like I talk to all the patrons here, all the prostitutes do. And that's what the brothel's about. Learning new ways to talk and share experiences and understand other people. Can you tell me about this place? Sure I can. The brothel for slaking intellectual lust is a school that was started by Miss Fall from Grace. The prostitutes here, like me, are taught the ins and outs of talking to people, all to help us learn about ourselves and others. I love it here. It's a non-stop wave of experiences crashing into me, filling my head with fresh new ideas. Morty mutters to himself. I guess it's good that there's something in here. Okay, what can you tell me of the silent prostitute? Oh, Echo. Yes, she's a mysterious one, isn't she? Do you know that she never speaks? Truly. Nenny leans in and lowers her voice. I think she was emotionally wounded so badly that she may never speak again. I bet Delora knows, because she sometimes talks to the last lover Echo ever had when she still spoke. I'm trying to find Vivian's scent. Do you know where it might be? Nenny frowns deeply. What? Oh, I just can't. I can't say anything bad about anyone. I'm just no good at it. It's not bad to point out a thief, Nenny. Oh, but I don't know if she's a thief. Nenny bites her lip and looks at you with pleading eyes, as if she just wishes you'd leave the topic alone. Look, why don't you try and say something not nice about her? Oh, all right. Nenny puts her hands on her lips and frowns deeply, almost exaggeratedly. You resist the temptation to laugh. Oh, I dislike her very, very much. She pauses for a moment and looks at you out of the corner of her eye as if gauging your reaction. Was that convincing? No, not really. Nenny frowns. I knew I wouldn't be any good at this. She looks up at you depressed. Do you know how hard it is to say bad things about someone? It feels so wrong. Why don't you practice on me, Nenny? I suppose I could try. She looks dubious. You big, mean, nasty brute! She puts her hands on her hips. Meanie! She looks at you. How was that? Try hitting me. Why don't we try that? Try hitting me. Nenny clamps her hands over her mouth, looks shocked. Oh, I couldn't! I mustn't! She blinks. How does one hit somebody anyway? Go ahead, do it lightly. If you have to. Remember, I'm a mean, nasty brute. I deserve it. Nenny slaps you. You barely feel it. She looks shocked and frightened she hurt you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt? Tell me you're okay. Don't break character, Nenny. Come on. Show me what you've got. You can say something bad. Just let it all out. Oh. Nenny draws her tiny frame to its full height, balls her hands into fists, and puts them on her hips and scrunches up her face in a cute scowl. Oh, damned be you. You deserve that for all the indignities you put me through. Going out late at night. Her eyes roam up down your body. Getting into fights and getting all scarred up. What are the kids going to think, huh? Excellent. Oh, don't you excellent me like I'm some backlicker looking for your approval. I am my own woman, and this woman is about to walk out on your life unless I get some solid commitment. Let's say, alright, that's enough out of you, Nenny. Nenny punches you. You barely feel it. Take this! She punches you again. And this! She punches you again, promptly turning into a little fist-flailing whirlwind. Okay, time to let go of the anger. Nenny sighs tiredly. Whew, that was easier than I thought. No kidding. Ooh, 5,000, sweet. And I'm sure I'll do better next time. I'm so excited to have learned something new. Thank you. Okay, new question. So, where's the stinking scent?
Updated my journal.
Maybe I saw that mean Marissa sneaking out of Vivian's room one night. Now, I'm not saying she took it, but I know Marissa's not a very nice person. And that sounds suspicious, huh? I'd go ask her about it. Oh, thanks, Nenny. Can you tell me anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? No, sorry, that's a great name, though, huh? I'll bet she's a really interesting person. Hey, you should ask Yves about her. Yves, yep.
I'm gone.
Okay. Trying to find Lois. Nobody in here.
I'm gone.
Wasn't Dolores the first one we met originally? Oh, there she is. Oh, Dolores' eyes flash as he sees you. Did you find him? Has he agreed to return the keys to my heart? No, not. Oh, dang.
All right.
She's not going to talk to me until
I'm gone.
Have we talked to Vivian before? Oh, yes. We have. So she's just wandering aimlessly around. Oh, your scent is in here somewhere. There's Marissa. Actually, just in case, I don't need to be needlessly turned to stone in case I say the wrong thing. Okay. It returns. You have a reason for coming this time. More pointless questions, Marissa. Ask. I was told that you were seen sneaking away from Vivian's chambers recently. Is that connected with her missing scent somehow?
Updated my journal.
Marissa says nothing, though an angry hissing issues from the darkness around here. Yes. I've been known to creep into Vivian's chamber for some of her perfumes, though I doubt you'll meet another here who hasn't. If you're implying that I've got her personal scent, well, feel free to sniff around. You'll not find it on me or in any of my chambers. I assure you, perhaps whoever took my crimson veil took Vivian's scent as well. I've spoken to 9 prostitutes altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? I spend much of my time in my chambers, but I think that even I would know. Had a 10th student arrived? There is none currently.
Done.
Great. Oh. Where the hell is everybody else?
Your will be done. Your will be done.
Okay, guys, let's check this out up here.
I'm gone.
Whoa. Oh, what an interesting place did I just find. Well, I think we're gonna have to leave this to the next episode, guys. I can already feel my voice is starting to go out from all the talking. It's like reading a novel aloud. Okay, next time, guys, we'll continue this. See if we can figure out all the ladies' missing crap. See you then. Bye-bye.